Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream, and welcome back to another day in Destiny 2 for some more Destiny 2 news and Witch Queen, Solstice of Heroes, Season of the Haunted intel. I know we're getting close to the end, so just bear with it. It'll all be over very soon. But this week's Nightfall strike is the Inverted Spire. This is a very old strike and definitely one of the easiest and quickest to farm. And if you can do this at the Grandmaster difficulty, you can get your hands on the ADEPT version of the Hothead rocket launcher. This is an absolute great rocket launcher to farm. It's going to be amazing next season with ARC 3.0. And even if you're doing this just at any of the other difficulties like Heroic or even lower, this week is a double loot week, so you have double the chances of getting your hands on this great rocket launcher for next season. Now, like I said, this strike has been around for quite some time, so it's fairly easy and known how to farm it, but there's a couple of little cheeses and a glitch that I think might help solo players who are maybe just trying to farm this out on lower level difficulties and maybe need a little bit of help if you're trying to solo it, say, at Legendary. So the first thing, if you are doing it in a group, you can skip that whole first section and pull your teammates. Just send 2 to that first area where you actually have to ignite that tower. The other person can do the whole skip, go through all the portals, and then land here. Saves the chances, if you are doing this on a Grandmaster level, of your teammates accidentally dying and you losing a spawn. And it gets you to this room fairly fast. The next thing is for the section where you actually have to fight all the Cabal dogs. It's actually not that difficult an area, even if you just stand on the yellow markers next to the actual columns. You can avoid the dogs, and that makes the whole thing quite a bit easier. But if you really want to be safe, I would just leave one player up here. They can shoot down from the top. Maybe if you're using something like Anarchy, you can set some traps. I know that some might think that you're kind of leaving your teammates out to dry, but you can leave 2 people up here, save your super, use the super to actually revive if you need. It's not that difficult an area, though I know some people have trouble with it. Now, the next thing I want to cover isn't something in the particular strike. It's just something that I think will help solo players. There is a glitch with the Ember of Empyrean. Now, Solar Weapon Final Blows essentially add or apply more time to both your Restoration and Radiant effects. Now, if you're using a Well of Radiance, for some reason, when you do damage in a Well of Radiance, if you're using any solar weapon or doing solar damage, you can take the healing you would get from Well of Radiance with you, so long as you continue to do solar damage. So as long as you have enemies to kill, you will get all the healing. So here's just a brief example of that, and how it's very simple. As you can see, I will get a kill in my Well of Radiance. And then so long as I continue to get kills, and with Solar 3.0 there is plenty of ways to spread the ignitions around, I will continue to get heals. I can stand right in the middle of ads and I will survive, as you see me do here. So like I said, I don't know how usable this will necessarily be, but it is something I have wanted to talk about because I think it's actually pretty great. I don't actually know if this was the intended way for this to work, but it's a very simple thing to set up. Again, all you really need is the Ember of Empyrean and Well of Radiance, and pretty much does everything else for you. You need a solar weapon, of course, but there's a lot of that. And if you need to do solar damage, obviously 3.0 is right there. So have fun with that. Maybe it'll help a solo player or maybe a raid team get a legendary or a master version of this done, maybe even a GM. And now back to the strike. Now, the one big thing that I did want to mention as far as doing this on the Grandmaster difficulty is, of course, the Rejoining Allies glitch. Now, if you didn't know, earlier this season, because of people getting booted during high-level activities such as a Grandmaster Nightfall, Bungie added a new feature that allows you to rejoin the last activity if such a thing happens to you. But you can actually use this to your advantage anytime you want, simply by going to whatever your quit screen would be. So for example, if you're on Xbox, you'd be going to your home screen and then quitting the game from there. Same thing if you're on PlayStation, and if you were on Steam, you would simply just quit the game from Steam. By doing this, you will then, of course, leave whatever activity you're in, but then you can rejoin if you have died, and you'll be able to actually revive yourself. You'll be able to rejoin the activity, and the game won't actually count you having had died, or won't count the revive as it is the revive that actually counts. So that's something you can use in any real activity as far as the Nightfalls are concerned, any level, though I don't think you would really want to or really need to other than in the GM. But that's something to definitely think about using if you need to. I don't think Bungie has patched that, as when I was running this particular strike several times, I actually did get booted and I was able to rejoin, and I know that the feature still works otherwise the same. But that's going to be it for all the information in today's video. Hopefully you found something in this video helpful. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and turn on the bell that's right next to the big red subscribe button so you never miss a future video. You can also follow me on Instagram or Twitter. Any of those things I just mentioned. Also, you enter into any future giveaways on this YouTube channel, and I do one every 1,000 subscribers. And I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to do a trivia question at the end of this video that you can leave in the comment section down below. That'll give you another entry to the next future giveaway for this video. Remember, I do something like this on every video, either a hashtag, maybe sometimes a secret question. You can always go back, check out another video, and of course, do it again. No real big trick to the boss. There's several nukes that you can just do on this activity. Definitely bring something that has some debuffs, and linear fusion rifles seem to be the thing for precision damage, but even if they do fall down and you don't actually nuke them on the platform, it's a pretty easy boss all around. And for today's trivia question that you can leave in the comment section, this is sort of a glitch trivia question. What is, very simple one actually, what is the void weapon that breaks the game? What void weapon breaks the game? I'll even make it easier. What void special weapon breaks the game? Leave that in the comment section down below for another entry into any future giveaways for this video. And once again, thanks so much for watching. I am Wilhelm Scream, and of course, we will see you next time. Little